today's video, I'm going to be touching on a subject that I know a lot of women probably need help with, and I know that I still look to mentors to help me with this issue, and it's called being a mompreneur, being a mom who's trying to be a working mom, a mom who's trying to provide for her children and also provide security, safety, love, food, attention to their child is extremely hard. And I believe that being a stay-at-home mom while working from a business at home is even harder because there's no separation between work and home. Whereas when you go to a job, you get away from your child and they're with somebody you trust usually, and you're able to just focus on the job. For all of the stay-at-home moms who are trying to start their startup business, if you just had a kid and you need to be home with your baby, but it's extremely difficult. It's definitely been a struggle for me. I've been pushing through, but these are just some tips that I look up to see, what works for me and what doesn't. Stay-at-home moms who are moms and entrepreneurs have to be more creative about the way that they make their money, because you deserve to build a foundation for yourself, and you deserve to have your own income, and you deserve to have an amount of freedom for yourself, and just to say that you did it. And we are so capable of doing it. You want to be there for your kid as much as you want. With this whole corona thing, I know a lot of people have really just had their kids more often than what they would normally have anyways. So it's just been a really weird and difficult time, especially if you're relying on yourself to make an income. No matter what position you're in, you should always be striving to somehow, some way make your own type of income, because this is going to give you an amount of freedom that you feel within your relationships and just security within yourself and self-confidence as well. So I would definitely recommend every stay-at-home mom to get a side hustle and do what you got to do, even though it's our job to be the nurturer, the caretaker of the house, having everything in order, having the baby feel loved, clean, washed, everything, which is great because it's our dream. But also, don't get too lost in just that side of things, because I feel like once we have babies, a lot of the times we just get so overwhelmed with everything that we kind of just drop our dreams, and we just, have to take on the harsh reality of things. And it's like, it shouldn't be that way. We should still be able to pursue our dreams and do what we want to do, even though we have kids. And it's so possible. It just takes a lot more organization, and it takes a lot more of out of the box thinking, creative thinking, and just balance and sharing the task. So I'm going to go through some of the things that have helped me with, working from home while balancing being a new mom. And yes, I have baby number 2 on the way. So I'm going to be having 2 kids, plus working from home, plus, taking care of the babies, taking care of the house, whatever. So the first thing I want to talk about is literally staying organized. You need to take a day, one day, whether it's a Sunday or a Monday, beginning, end of the week, whatever. It could be a Wednesday. Take one day, get a planner, and write down everything you want to accomplish in that week. And even if you only have one thing on the list per day, you know what I'm saying? Like, plan out your week and hold yourself to what it says when you open the planner and it says, oh, today says that I'm going to shoot this, this, and this. Today says I have to take 3 pictures. Today says I just have to, read a book about this, this, and this. When you plan what you want done by the end of the week in a planner and have it written down, when you open your planner every day, when you're lost in the midst, because sometimes when you're a mom, you're waking up to some crazy shit, man. You're waking up to pee, you're waking up to, you just never know what you're going to wake up to, really. So it's just like when you bring it back down in the morning, because you don't know how your morning's going to go some mornings, you can look back at the list and say, okay, I previously in my peaceful state of mind said that I'm literally going to do this and this and this. So it brings you back to that tranquil, organized mindset that you had during the week, because it's really easy to say, yeah, I want to get this, and this done, and then in the middle of just life of being a mom in general, and, just taking care of everything in general, sometimes you just get lost in what you're doing throughout the day, because stay-at-home moms literally don't get a break from their kids, like, at all. So it really is a job, and people think that it's not a job, and it's actually a very, very hard job. It's a very hard job to be a stay-at-home mom, let alone being a stay-at-home mom while still trying to pursue whatever it is you want to pursue. But it's also very, very rewarding, and I would recommend, every woman to try staying at home with their kid for the first year at least, because it is a lot of fun, and it is a lot of bonding, and it's you teaching your kid from the roots of what she likes. It's great, but it's also very challenging. Stay organized, get a planner, literally plan out your week, hold yourself accountable to what it says in the planner. You don't have to do 20 things in one day. You can literally do one thing that you really need to get done. Another thing you have to do is you really have to share the housework. That's the thing, like whoever you're with, your boo, your mans, whatever, he's gonna have to just understand, like, once you want to get into your business mindset and really take yourself seriously and really push things and really try new things and really learn new things, he's gonna have to help you around with some of the housework and just letting you concentrate for an hour or two. And this way, you'll be able to get what you need to get done within that time frame as well. There's going to be days where the other person's going to have to do some of the jobs, or you're going to have to order pizza instead, or you don't have to even order pizza. You could order a salad, you could order whatever. It's going to be a quick meal tonight. I have to get some work done. No guilt. Like, you cannot feel any mom guilt during this process at all. And you have to understand that this is going to be for the betterment of the future of everyone, especially if you save your money. You're putting it aside for them to have a college fund, for them to have their first car even, so there's a lot of different expenses and different things that you're going to want to get for your child that you really should be saving for. No matter if the guy's making a lot of money or making a little bit of money, it doesn't really matter. If you both work, it's going to be great. And all the single moms, I love you guys, because seriously, it's hard. It's hard, and y'all know what this is about, like, for real. Also, I haven't done this yet, so I'm getting to it. I'm getting to hiring somebody to watch my kid, but if I did have family out in California, I totally would have somebody else watching Zane at least for like 2 to 3 hours, throughout the day, and just like giving them something. So if you have like a grandma that your child is near, or a cousin, a brother, a sister who's willing to watch your baby, maybe like even one day out of the week or something like that, like, definitely utilize that. Definitely drop your kid off. Definitely get away for a second. Not to go and, you can go party or do whatever. You can totally. But I'm just saying, if you want to grow a business, you will use your time more wisely. You're not going to go and drop your kid off and go, hang out or go do this, and that, because you're like, okay, I have literally 5 hours to myself. I got to get this done, this done, this done, and this done. You know what I mean? So it's just like on go, 100%, you're racing. Because no matter what, there's always more growth, and there's always going to be a competitor who's working harder than you, who has a whole team behind them. And it's like, if you really, really, really want to get it, you got to just wake up and get it. So using your time more wisely in between. I know we want to rest, we want to lay with bae, we want to do this, we want to do that, but it's about delegating your time. There's time for partner time, then there's time for family time and baby time, and then there's time for you to just, your you time. And I think that your you time should definitely incorporate growing your business, your mindset, your soul in some type of way, whether you're meditating. I feel like meditation is the start to opening a business. Like, you can't, if you're not stable mentally, it's not a good idea to even think about opening a business, because there is going to be a lot of turmoil. There's going to be a lot of issues when you're first starting. Nothing's going to be perfect when you're first starting. So if your mind is already chaotic and you can't calm yourself down and you're the type to freak out, then this is just not something you want to do for yourself at all. You really have to learn to calm your mind and really just like not be emotional about a lot of stuff. And also, waking up early is key. Waking up early is so key when you're trying to be a mompreneur. I know it's annoying, but literally try to wake up at least like 2 hours earlier than your kid. Like my kid wakes up pretty early, so there's days where I'm up at 5 a.m. It's not every single day. When I do get into that routine, I get so much done. My morning is literally so peaceful. I get a lot of work. It's the only way that I was able to build these last 2 websites. Let's just say that I was literally up at 5 a.m. every single morning, just getting to-do lists done, looking at everything, overviewing everything for months. And I don't regret it, and I really did like that habit. It's just been kind of hard now that I'm pregnant for the second time. I feel like if I wasn't pregnant right now, I would still be, going super duper 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 hard. But it's very exhausting being pregnant, and I'm literally like, I want to say like 6 months pregnant at this point. I can show you guys my belly. This thing is just like, oh God. Yeah, I'm huge. Like, I'm just tired. At this point, I'm very tired, so it's kind of hard for me to be waking up at 5 a.m. every single day. But once I pop this bad boy out, like my hormones are gonna decrease and calm back down, and I'm gonna not be so tired all the time or like running around everywhere. It's gonna be, me with a double stroller jogging, trying to lose weight, because we gotta go through that whole journey again. You deserve to wake up to silence. Just a quiet house where your mans is still sleeping and your babies are still sleeping, and you just have a morning. And maybe you make like a coffee, you know what I'm saying? And you just sit there in your silence, and you're just like, okay, let me get myself ready. Let me get myself ready for today. Honestly, once you get into the routine of doing it, it feels really, really, really good. You barely get that. With a baby, with a family, with anything. You always cooking or trying to do this or trying to do that or having a talk or saving the baby or picking up the baby or playing with the baby, changing the baby, everything. Like literally everything. So yeah, I would definitely recommend waking up early. You just push, you can do it, you can do it. Just because you're a mom does not mean that you should give up on your dreams. Just because you're a mom does not mean that you do not deserve to make your own income. Stay-at-home mom doesn't mean that your life has to stop and just be, a stay-at-home mom right there. Like you can be a stay-at-home mom and this, and this. You could be a working mom and this, and this, and have a side business, because this would also be a video that I would give for working moms who want to just start up their own side business, because that's hard too. Lastly, once you're getting started with all this, you have to understand that you do need a break. Like you need a break, you need a rest. There's gonna be days where you're just gonna have to just sleep, okay? And just like lay down and just chill out and watch a movie or something like that. Like there's gonna be days where you're not going to want to cook. There's going to be days where you're not going to want to clean because you're just going so hard at everything, and it's okay. Give yourself that day. Give yourself that day when your body's telling you to rest, because it's literally telling you something for a reason and you deserve it. I'm not saying to lay up all day, but I'm saying if you're following all this stuff, don't get so lost to the point where you're burnt out, or where you're neglecting your relationships, or where you're neglecting, I don't think you can ever neglect your child as a stay-at-home mom unless you're like really doing some like ignoring your child thing, but literally they're always needing something. So if you're a good mom and you're attentive, you're not going to neglect. Most moms are nurturing unless they literally have something wrong with them mentally, which is gross. But these are just some of the tips that I've just been trying to use. It's been really, really helpful. I'm just starting my business. If you guys haven't checked out theglampage.com, check out theglampage.com, theglampage.shop, where I have a lot of items for sale. It's been very, very fun creating this website. It's been very, very fun just doing YouTube and taking you guys on this journey from like my best times to even like, times where it wasn't like all that and I'm just like really pregnant. But as this goes on, I'm just happy that I'm documenting this and just showing you guys a little bit of my life and just showing myself my life, because honestly, I just look back on these videos and I'm just like, whoa, this is cool. And also, it's really cool because I'm having sons, so they'll be able to always watch my videos on YouTube. These are just some of the things that I've been using and some things that I've been trying to stay sane while being an entrepreneur, because everybody should try to be an entrepreneur at least once in their life and do their little side startup business. You never know where it's going to take you. And also, it could be a great outlet for you to explore your creativity. And it's amazing. So hope you guys really like this video. I hope that this was somewhat helpful. You know, I'm just talking my shit here. So I'm gonna go make something to eat. I don't know what I'm gonna get. I want some pizza. I want everything right now because, you know, I'm pregnant again, because I'm always pregnant. But I'm gonna go now and I will talk to you guys soon.